Hi, I'm Francoise, and I'm ready to take you on a culinary journey to several countries. So sit back, enjoy the feast, and welcome to Traveling with Francoise. Hey, want to travel? I'll take you there. Want to dine? I'll tell you where. Play golf? I'll pick the spot. Nightlife? I know what's hot. Want to travel? I'll take you there. Want to dine? I'll tell you where. Play golf? I'll pick the spot. Nightlife? I know what's hot. As this restaurant leans toward German dishes, there is a story we must tell. Chef Milka was born in Mostar, former Yugoslavia, and grew up with a love for cooking. During the Yugoslavian War in the 1990s, she moved to Germany. There she worked in several restaurants experimenting with German flavors. She used those cooking experiences from Germany and her native country to create a unique blend of European dishes. However, the history of German food is varied by the geography of Germany, which includes coastal plains, high-altitude mountains, and thick forests, shaping an interesting culinary landscape. Long winters and short harvest seasons put an emphasis on hearty grains, including barley, wheat, and hops. From these ingredients, this region started brewing beer around 800 BC, and Germany's long, rich history as brewmasters began making beer Germany's drink of choice. Wild game and domesticated livestock, including cattle and goats, supplemented their early diet until more advanced farming and irrigation techniques were developed. Popular German dishes include sauerbraten, roast beef stew, bratwurst, grilled sausage, sauerkraut, fermented cabbage, and spätzle, egg noodles. Germany has long been instrumental in the advancement of dessert technology, with contributions that include the gummy bear, spicy gingerbread, and Stollen, which is similar to fruitcake. What's not so German is the German chocolate cake, actually named for Sam German, the American who invented a dark baking chocolate when he worked for the American Bakers Chocolate Company in 1852. I've been to Germany several times, but the first time I went, I discovered that when you eat, you dine at long family-style tables and meet new friends. The food is also rich, plentiful, and delicious, and that's before you even have dessert. I found that same experience right here at Alps Village. The first visit, you're a guest. After that, you're family. So now it's time to meet the family here at Alps Village.
Hi guys, my name is Z. That's my mother Milka. She's back in the kitchen. She's a chef. Actually, she's making great food. And behind me, that's my sister Blanca. We run those business together. It's a small family business, but we're trying to make you guys happy with the great food.
Germany and beer goes hand in hand. And as I look around, I am just in awe of all the selections that you have here. But Z, tell us about the beers.
We have a Franziskaner, which is wheat beer, Kostreiser dark lager, Weinstabfaten, it's a Pilsner, and a very popular one, and HB Haus from the Munich Lager.
I can't wait. And you serve all these in a cold refrigerated mug right out of the refrigerator.
And we do serve that like 16 ounces, or even you can have like a 32 ounces.
So, and what is the German phrase for cheers?
Prost.
Prost.
Prost, guys.
We have talked about family, friends, beers, and delicious food, but now it is time to find out all about these delicious foods.
We are representing German and former Yugoslavia food. We have kind of similar food, but a little bit different spices.
And Z, why don't we start with the appetizer?
I'm going to represent cevapcici. They are very popular here in Alps Village. 10 homemade sausage with the ground beef, and we serve that with the ayvar and kaymak. What's mean kaymak? Kaymak is a homemade cheese spread, and ayvar is a spread with the eggplants, bell peppers, a little bit onion, tomato. This one, it's a #1 seller here in Alps Village, stuffed cabbage rolls. They're stuffed with the ground beef and a little bit rice. And the best way is serving with the mashed potato. We are very proud because we do also have a homemade sauerkraut, which is mean fermented, so no vinegar on it. And that's the reason, because the cabbage rolls, stuffed cabbage rolls, they taste so good.
I have been here before and everything is so fresh and flavorful. It really feels like home when you're eating here, and that's the goal that you strive to achieve.
And thank you for realizing that. And my mom, Milka, she's coming like every morning, 6:30, to get everything ready from the scratch. So the food is not frozen. and that's the reason because it tastes so good. Then the second dish, it's a very popular Jäger schnitzel. So what's mean Jäger schnitzel? That means breaded piece of meat and served with a brown gravy sauce with the mushrooms. And this spätzle, it's a homemade pasta, and the reason why they taste so good here, because mother, she's putting a little bit nutmeg on it.
Okay, so this here is
Spätzle.
It's pasta?
It's
I
a
thought it
homemade
was some
pasta.
sort of beef. I didn't
No,
even know that.
This is a la Holstein, and I want to tell you guys, so we do have like 3 different kind of meat. You can have like with the veal, with the chicken, or with the pork. This one, chicken skewer, it's also very popular.
I have never seen
It's
a dish like that. It's
representation,
beautiful. I mean, it's so creative, and this is the way it is traditionally served.
Exactly. And we do also have a shrimp skewer and served with the rib potato. What's mean rib potato? The first of all, what we're doing, it's a baked very slow and very low, then the ribs with the hand and deep fried for a little bit to get them crispy and crunchy.
And I love
good.
potatoes.
Then tzatziki sauce, yogurt and cucumber, and Shopska Mediterranean salad. It's also very traditional back in my country. So no lettuce, just cucumber, onion, tomato, bell peppers, and feta cheese.
And all these dishes, Z, are available all the time. These
All the
aren't
time.
just specialty dishes that you put out. You can
Yes.
have these anytime.
And let me tell you about desserts. They're also homemade. So baklava, it's not typical German dessert. It's a very traditional in my country. White cream cake, it's also gluten-free, so no flour on it. It's very light, based on the walnuts and some special cream. I can't tell you which one because that's family secret.
Well, it looks divine. And tell everyone when Alps Village is open.
So every day we close for Sunday. We want to have like family day. Monday through Thursday, 11:30 until 8:30, but Friday and Saturday, kitchen is open until 9 o'clock.
Again, here at Alps Village, it comes back to family and friends. Z, thank you so much for joining us.
It's really my pleasure.
I want to thank your mom, Chef Milka. I want to thank Blanca, everybody involved, the family. I love the family atmosphere. I love the food is delicious. It's really a fun experience for everyone. And like I say, you come the first time you're a guest, after that you are family.
Simple, safe, secure. Your home, your business, your life. Protected 24/7 by Command One Security, the trusted local experts. Command One Security offers fire, burglar, and medical protection with remote access for control on the go. Our competitively priced quality products use the latest technology. Get free conversion for most existing systems and 3 months free monitoring. No landline required. Simple, safe, secure. Command One Security. Visit us online for options and special offers.
A1 Custom Golf Cars in Palm Desert is the Valley's leader in custom-built, street-legal lithium battery golf cars, holding a charge much longer than conventional golf cars with no water to add, no messy acid leaks, and no maintenance. At A1, our covered lithium battery systems last 10 to 15 years, delivering 60 to 100 amp hours of power. Join the new generation of street-legal lithium battery-powered golf car owners today, only at A1 Custom Golf Cars, with 3 locations to serve you. Traveling with Francoise has expanded with a new parent company, Artifacts and Arts Across America, a registered 501c3. Our mission is to explore, educate, and inspire you to visit the blueprint of America, small towns. We'll help spread the word about these amazing places with your help. You can donate by visiting the homepage of travelingwithfrancoise.com, as we are currently building the AAA America website. These small towns need our help now. Thank you for your support. This portion of Traveling with Francoise is brought to you by Indian Ridge Country Club in Palm Desert. Love where you play. Diane Williams and Associates. Trust experience, experience trust. Enzo's Bistro and Bar in Rancho Mirage. Elegant and authentic Italian. All of a Sudden in Palm Desert and Palm Springs, offering gourmet-infused olive oils and balsamic vinegars. Alps Village in Palm Desert. Experience delicious homemade German food, European beers, and signature cocktails. CoachellaValley.com. If it's happening, it's here at CoachellaValley.com. Welcome back to Traveling with Francoise. Where in the world did the olive originate? The olive was native to Asia Minor and spread from Iran, Syria, and Palestine to the rest of the Mediterranean basin 6,000 years ago. It is among the oldest known cultivated trees in the world, being grown before the written language was invented. It was being grown on Crete by 3000 BC and may have been the source of the wealth of the Minoan kingdom. The Phoenicians spread the olive to the Mediterranean shores of Africa and southern Europe. Olives have been found in Egyptian tombs from 2000 years BC. The olive culture was spread to the early Greeks, then Romans. As the Romans extended their domain, they brought the olive with them. The use of olive oil is found in many religions and cultures. It has been used during special ceremonies as well as general health measure. Like the grape, the Christian missionaries brought the olive tree with them to California for food, but also for ceremonial use. In California over 150 years ago, as the Franciscans marched north establishing missions in California, they also planted olive groves. Today, olive oil is a thriving and popular business due to its many uses, aside from cooking, that includes teeth whiteners, makeup remover, treatment for dry scalp, moisturizer, shoe polish, silence those creaky doors, and relief for your pet's cracked paws. As we just learned, olives and olive oils have been around for centuries. Some of my fondest memories when traveling in Italy was sitting on a busy Rome street in a sidewalk cafe, sipping wine, eating olives, and people watching. So I thought, what better way to learn about olive oils than right here at All of a Sudden in Palm Desert. Joining us here at All of a Sudden is the owner, Rick Empey. Hi, Rick.
Hey, how are you?
Well, I am just totally in awe of all these bottles of olive oil around me and balsamic vinegar. There's such a story here to tell. And my first question to you, and you probably get this from a lot of your friends, is why an olive oil store?
Why indeed? Well, it was back in 2011. I was up in Prescott, Arizona with a friend of mine at a bagel store, and I ordered a caprese salad, and they brought out 2 ounces of this black cherry vinegar, and I said, "Where did you get it?" Thinking it was a restaurant supplier. And she said, "Well, there's a store downtown called All of You." Well, I went into this store and I went crazy. I walked out with 3 cases, and the gentleman says, "You don't even know how much they are." And I said, "You know what? I want it. I'm going to buy it." So I came back home, Palm Desert, and I started thinking, I'm going to open up a store. This is how it got started. As you can see, we've got like almost 40 different flavors of vinegar and over 40 different flavors of olive oil. And then people come in and it's an experience, like wine tasting almost. Of course, they can drive afterwards.
They can drive.
Yeah.
And I do see the little tastings, and I am going to taste some in just a moment. So I don't need to be a top-notch chef to walk into All of a Sudden and ask you about the different types of olive oils to use for different type of meals.
Yeah, that's right. We let people run at their own, but if they ask questions, we say, hey, we know what pairs good with this. And when we find out what their palate is, from savory to citrus to spicy, we can pretty much, suggest what would go good with it. We even give them suggestions on how to cook it rather than just for salads.
I think it's time for us to bring in your expert,
Michelle.
Which is Michelle Marlowe, and she's going to walk us through the store. We're going to taste some olive oils and talk about some of the other uses of olive oil that have been going on for centuries that I didn't even know about.
She's fantastic.
We're now with Michelle Marlowe, and Michelle, I'm looking around and I think I'm in a mini brewery. What are these containers?
These are called fusties. They hold the olive oil or the balsamic vinegars. They have a little spout on the bottom. We generally don't use those because we bottle the oils and then we have these pores on them, and that makes it easy for the customers to taste the various olive oils and the various balsamic vinegars.
So let's taste some of your favorites of the olive oils. What do we have in front of us here?
We have the blood orange olive oil, which I've paired today with the cranberry pear balsamic vinegar. It's a wonderful combination. Both of those are good by themselves, but they're also delicious together, and they're very versatile, used for lots of different things, salad and cooking.
It's so delicious. It's so flavorful, and it's so smooth in my mouth.
It's a wonderful salad dressing. It's also good for cooking. It's great on vegetables, whether they're cooked or raw. The cranberry pear balsamic vinegar, as many of the balsamic vinegars, are delicious in your drinking water. They flavor the water. They're only 10 calories per tablespoon, and they make me drink more water. So I do that all the time. And we have the little bottles as well, which make excellent gifts. People love to receive the olive oils and balsamic vinegars as gifts because they can use them, of course, and as they do, they think of you. Oh yes, this is what Francoise gave to me. Oh. And these make a nice size. You can make different combinations so people can try different ones.
Michelle, a lot of us only think of olives as black and green, but yet there's virgin, extra virgin, and I'm sure many other types. So what's the difference?
Well, when they bring the olives in from the tree, they crush them. That first crush is the extra virgin olive oil. That's what we have here in all of our bottles. It's the most desired. After they do that, they crush the olives a second time. That's where you get your light olive oils and your pure olive oils, but they're not the extra virgin olive oils. That's the first crush. And then sometimes they'll crush a third time. And a lot of those, the third crush, it's still wonderful, but it doesn't have the food value that we have with the extra virgin olive oil. So those third ones are the ones we use for makeup or putting into hand lotions and face creams and shampoos and that sort of thing.
Well, and behind us here, you have a lot of different products that include olive oil. So tell us a little bit about what they do.
We have shampoo, we have conditioner, we have body lotion, body soap, hand lotion, face lotion. They smell nice. They're really good for the skin. I use olive oil to take my makeup off, and that's really nice too, and it's healthy.
This truly has been quite an adventure here at All of a Sudden. I feel like I've traveled the world, Rick.
Almost.
And I can do it right here without traveling the world. So if you go to Italy or any of the many places that feature olive oils, you don't need to worry about buying it all there because you can buy most of it right here. So Rick, not everybody is going to be here in the Coachella Valley to come to the store. How can they order some of this beautiful product?
Well, we have a website called allofasudden.com. Not only is there stuff that you can order, there's also recipes. There's a lot of information about olive oil and vinegar on there.
So if you would like to explore the world of olive oils from all over the world, come on over to All of a Sudden. It's a tasty treat that you won't want to miss.
Simple, safe, secure. Your home, your business, your life. Protected 24/7 by Command One Security, the trusted local experts. Command One Security offers fire, burglar, and medical protection with remote access for control on the go. Our competitively priced quality products use the latest technology. Get free conversion for most existing systems and 3 months free monitoring. No landline required. Simple, safe, secure. Command One Security. Visit us online for options and special offers.
A1 Custom Golf Cars in Palm Desert is the Valley's leader in custom-built, street-legal lithium battery golf cars, holding a charge much longer than conventional golf cars with no water to add, no messy acid leaks, and no maintenance. At A1, our covered lithium battery systems last 10 to 15 years, delivering 60 to 100 amp hours of power. Join the new generation of street-legal lithium battery-powered golf car owners today, only at A1 Custom Golf Cars, with 3 locations to serve you. This portion of Traveling with Francoise is brought to you by Indian Ridge Country Club in Palm Desert. Love where you play. Diane Williams and Associates. Trust experience, experience trust. Enzo's Bistro and Bar in Rancho Mirage. Elegant and authentic Italian. All of a Sudden in Palm Desert and Palm Springs, offering gourmet-infused olive oils and balsamic vinegars. Alps Village in Palm Desert. Experience delicious homemade German food, European beers, and signature cocktails. CoachellaValley.com. If it's happening, it's here at CoachellaValley.com. Welcome back to Traveling with Francoise. The history of Italian cuisine has evolved following the evolution and the changes of Italy itself throughout the centuries of wars, cultural mutations, and contacts. It's a history as rich, colorful, and fascinating as the most amazing of recipes. Ostrich meat, fish sauces, roasted game, all watered by liters of red wine mixed with honey and water, never failed to appear on the table of Rome's rich and famous. However, wine, olive oil, and bread, plus healthy helpings of vegetables, legumes, and cheese, is what the regular citizens of Rome ate on a daily basis. Many may not know that dried pasta was brought to the country specifically to Sicily by the Arabs, who appreciated the fact that it was easy to carry and preserve, perfect for long sea trips and sieges. From the ports of Sicily, dried pasta made its way to those of Naples and Genoa, as well as France and Spain. So contrarily to what we hear often when talking about the history of pasta, it wasn't Marco Polo that brought noodles to the Italian shores. Traditional Italian menus have 5 sections. A full meal usually consists of an appetizer, first course, and a second course with a side dish. It's not necessary to order from every course, but usually people order at least 2 courses with the meal lasting several hours. And as they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Yes, Italian food has a tale of its own, from traditions, kings and warriors, and even the Italian kitchen. Right here in Rancho Mirage, this iconic location has a tale of its own also, formerly known as Dominique's, a favorite Italian eatery of the likes of Frank Sinatra and Lucille Ball. However, restaurateur Hal Griffith had a vision of his own for this location. Welcome to Enzo's Bistro and Bar. Having traveled extensively through Italy, I know firsthand that dining at an Italian restaurant is all about family and friends and a feast. Joining us is Ellen Spencer, the general manager here of Enzo's Bistro and Bar. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, thank you.
Well, this is very exciting. This location, of course, is iconic, formerly known as Dominique's, and now it is just a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. Tell us a little bit about Enzo's.
All right, well, Enzo's is owned by a wonderful gentleman, Hal Griffith, out of Seattle. We are a family-owned restaurant and business. We try to show our guests that that is most important, your family and our family, and we welcome you into our home. We're very proud of our food. All of our pastas are made here fresh every day. You're going to taste that freshness. We have a full-service bar and a bar patio as well. And then we have a dining room that has also its own patio. And all of our patios have nice features, waterfalls, heaters, and the one in the dining room has a fireplace.
You have a lot of different nooks and crannies in this restaurant. You have an event space as well.
Yes, we do. We have an event room. It's our banquet room in the back side of the restaurant. It can handle about 75 people very comfortably.
And I know you have a very special wine room.
It's a small room that we keep our bottles of wine stored in for display, and it makes for a very nice, intimate setting.
I also see this big, beautiful piano in front of me. There must be entertainment here at Enzo's.
Yes, we have wonderful piano players 7 nights a week. You can still have a conversation at any table right next to it.
Earlier, I used the word feast. Obviously, at Enzo's, this is just a small portion of the feast that you can have here. Joining me is Executive Chef Vito Raspatella. Hi, Vito.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Well, I am just... First of all, this looks delightful, delicious, scrumptious, and I cannot wait to dive into it. But first, tell us a little bit about your connection with Enzo's and what the Enzo's mindset is when serving their customers.
So we all started when I was at 15 years old. My family came out from Chicago. Well, actually first from Italy, then they came out to Chicago. We lived in Chicago for a certain amount of years, and they decided within a month's notice we were going to put our house up for sale and move out to California. And my parents decided to open up an Italian deli in San Clemente, California. So a lot of the recipes came from Mama Gemma's, which is Uncle Bob's mom. The other recipes are from my side, which is the Puglia region. He's the Calabrese region. My side is the Puglia region.
I've dined in Italy before, and sitting here with you and talking to you, and the family story is so emotional, and talking about family recipes and enjoying a wonderful meal, which is usually 2 to 3 hours in Italy.
Pretty much.
And you can do that right here at Enzo.
Sure,
you can sit here for 2 to 3 hours
yes,
and eat course after course, because it is more than one course normally when you have a meal in Italy. And all these beautiful dishes here, I think this would be an appetizer.
Yes. These are, we call this antipasto, or the French call it charcuterie. But we make everything in-house here. All our salamis are made in-house. We have our coppa, which is the beef version of prosciutto, which we also have on a plate. Then we have obviously our nice Reggiano Parmigiano and our fontina cheese, which is comparable to like an American Swiss. These are called misto olives, and we marinate them with roasted garlic, fennel seed, and olive oil, which is really, really phenomenal, very flavorful, very good. We have also, for appetizers, our arancini. These are traditional Sicilian rice balls, is what they are. But we do them different here. Like, we do traditional, but then we also do a little bit of nouveau. We put on a bit of marinara, made in-house, and also we do a basil pesto that we also put on the bottom of the plate. Just adds a little bit extra flavor to the arancini. We age our own meats.
All right, and
Okay,
this right here?
This is our 30-day aged ribeye steak, prime ribeye. And we age it to make the meat tender and also enhances the flavor of the meat.
So there is truly something for everyone. True. Now let's talk a little bit, I'm torn between these two. Let's talk about these seafood dishes.
The seafood. This is a branzino. Branzino is pretty much a Mediterranean sea bass. Okay, and it's a light fish, not as many bones in it, so you can cook it whole. Mm-hmm. And it's very, it's sweet. It's got a sweet flavor to it, so we just enhance it a little bit with a little caper cream sauce. And we serve it on a bed of risotto.
Well, I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. I've already had a meal here at Enzo's. The risotto, delicious. In fact, every single dish that I had, it was delicious, truly. I wanted more, and I was full. So we talked a little bit about this dish.
Well, you gotta have a seafood pasta. If this is an Italian restaurant, it's gotta be seafood pasta. We call this fettuccine mare. And it has pretty much everything: scallops, calamari, clams, shrimp, and a nice, tomato broth that we make our own seafood broth with also. And then over here we have our traditional spaghetti meatballs, which is Mama Gemma's recipe. You gotta have, yes. Everything made in-house. We also make our own homemade sausage also.
And the sausage is on a bed of?
Peppers and onions.
Oh, peppers and onions.
Sauce, yes.
And your pastas, you also make those in-house?
We make our own pastas in-house. We also make, the focaccia bread right there, we make that in-house also.
How much do you incorporate tastes of wine into your dishes?
All the time. All the time. Like, we know that our traditional seafood pasta will go great with the white, even the branzino. This, phenomenal with the red. This can go red or white. Even a charcuterie can go either way.
And I'm sure you love to wander out of your kitchen back there and talk to your guests.
I love to talk to my guests.
Yes, I saw that in person. Well, Chef Raspatella, thank you so much. This is delightful. I can't wait to dig in. I know cameraman Steve's over there drooling behind. He can't wait either.
If you need help, I'm around.
You're around, yeah. All right. And when you come to Enzo's, please say hello to the chef. I'm sure he will gladly walk out. And if there are any special orders, any special items that people request?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. We try to accommodate if we can.
Thank you for joining me again on this very special Cuisines Around the World episode. As you can see in front of me, when you travel, it is more than just destinations, it's all about the food. So until next time, have a wonderful journey, and remember, it's never too late to get a life. Cheers. So Rick, I just mentioned, instead of people, so if you want to experience these tasty, so if you want to experience, shall I want to start over?
Do it again.
Okay.
Okay, this all should be one take.
Well, it's time for me to, you ready, Rick?
Yes, I am.
Would you quit screwing up?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know, I'm being tough today.
He is. He usually says, yeah, it's good, let's go. No.
Well, you usually do it good.
Oh my God.